The death is announced of the late Rosita Charles Fevrier, also known as Maroda or Merpole of Bay Street, Dennery, who passed away at her son's residence at Waterworks Road, Castries, on Tuesday, September 2015 at 1:30 p.m. She was 106 years old. She was predeceased by her husband, Hippolyte Fevrier, her daughters, Medrika Simmons, Julita Fevrier, and son, Vernon Fevrier. Left to celebrate her life are two sons, Patrick Newton Fevrier, retired police officer of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, residing at Waterworks Road, Castries. George Maugrey Fevrier and his wife Lucia, residing in the USA. Two daughters, Angelina Alphonse and her husband, Alfred Alphonse, residing in England. Helen Fevrier of Dennery. Adopted daughter, Magdalene Frederick, also known as Didi of Dennery. Daughter-in-law, Maud Fevrier, residing in England. 22 grandsons, Julian Hayden Fevrier and wife Cornelia. Howard Fevrier and his wife Paula. Winkle Fevrier and his wife Maggie. Peter Fevrier and his wife Veronica. Cyril Kenny Fevrier and his wife Carmelite. Lee Fevrier and his wife Tanya. Morgan Fevrier and his wife Vanessa, all residing in the U.S. Laurie Simmons, Ezra Simmons, Carol Simmons, Andrew Alphonse, Simon Alphonse, Lloyd Fevrier, Verdad Fevrier and his wife Lisa, Ingalls Fevrier and Ivan, all residing in England. Terence Henry, residing in Canada. Stuart Charles Fevrier, football coach, residing in Trinidad, and his wife Enda. Albert Wayne Fevrier, teacher at the Corinth Secondary School, and his wife Clara. Bertrand Fevrier, also known as Smedley, tailor of Year 4, and his wife Edith. Trevor Fevrier, employed of HUDC, and his partner Rosella. Robert Fevrier, employed of First National Bank, and his wife Vincentia. Crispin Toy Fevrier of Year 4 and his wife Claudia, and Adrian Leroy Fevrier, employed of Hunt's International Packaging and Storage Company. 5 adopted grandsons, Ephanas Emmanuel and his family residing in the USA. Philip Marsler and his family of Tortola. Gilroy Frederick and his family of Dennery. Angus Lesmond, employed of Ministry of Planning. Tristan Lesmond, employed of M&C Group of Companies. 10 granddaughters, Julie Fevrier Charles, also known as Avril, and her husband, Albertha and Juliana Lindell Fevrier, all residing in the USA. Callista Fevrier Pilgrim, employed of Albert Richelieu Chambers, and her husband Ronnie. Agatha Emmanuel of Martinique. Ruth Jill Forster and her husband Valbert. Maudlin Fevrier. Vicky Hackshaw and her husband Brian. Florence Alphonse. Algie Alphines, all of England. Martina Polio with Cox and Company, and her partner Kelly. 3 adopted granddaughters, Dr. Rufina Frederick Felicia, P.S. in the Ministry of Justice and Family. Alison Frederick Niles, manager of Courts Marisol and family. Cleo Frederick Grant and family, residing in England. 12 great-grandsons, Urshad Fevrier, Reynaldo Fevrier, Amani Charles, Devin Fevrier, all residing in the USA. Brent Pilgrim, Damian Forster, Michael Barry Gustave and his family residing in England. Rudolph Emmanuel and his family residing in Dennery. Lance Fevrier, Handsome Fevrier, and Rolf Fevrier, all of Year 4. Johan Fevrier, student of Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. Sinky Fevrier of Entrepôt Secondary School. 21 great-granddaughters, Ava Fevrier, Ivor Fevrier, Ayana Fevrier and family, Akiva Fevrier, Stephanie Fevrier, Adiola Fevrier, Jihan Fevrier, Naja Fevrier, Crystal George, all residing in the U.S. Danielle Foster residing in England, Rovin Fevrier, student in Taiwan, Tyra Edward Singh, also known as Suki and his family residing in Turks and Caicos, Zara and Strasser Fevrier residing in Tortola, Zane Fevrier Johnson and his family residing in St. Thomas, Gilia Emmanuel residing in Martinique, Josie and Vicky Gustave, teacher at the Carmen Rene Memorial. Nakita Fevrier Francis, teacher at St. Mary's College. Nadej Edward of Waterworks Road. Shadel Fevrier, Toiler Fevrier of Castries. Ariel Fevrier of Vieux-Fort. 20 great-grandchildren, including Rebecca Emmanuel, better known as Becky of Micoud, George Emmanuel of Vieux-Fort, Jatia Cassie Edward of Babono Secondary School, Kashina Emmanuel of Rabin Shabot. 5 great-grandchildren, 4 nieces, Mary Melvina Powlett and her husband Robert, also known as Poland and family of Denry and England, Dorothy Hunt of Canada, Eve Thomas and family of England, Cecilia Jean-Baptiste, also known as sister of Denry. Nephews, Dennison Prosper and family of Denry, Nicholson Prosper and family of the USA, Thomas Prosper and family of England, Winston Bastian and family of Vieux-Fort, Samuel Charles and family of Vieux-Fort, Christopher Jean-Baptiste of Denry, children of the late Anthony Toylin Prosper, children of the late Pius Prosper, including Juliana Prosper of Montfortune. Other relatives and close friends, the entire Fevrier family, Mary Rose George and family, the Bidot family, the Edward family, all of Monrepos, the Noel, Charles, Gideon, and Vidal families of Denry, Bernard and Alice Toby of Denry, Julius and Anna Judah of Denry, Perpetula, James, also known as Pepet and family of Denry, Roseanne O'Geese and 321, Roseanne O'Geese, also known as Miss Sy of Denry, Pauline Wolfe and family of Castries, Lorraine Dolor and family of the USA, Herbert and Cassandra Charles of the USA, Marcia Lesmond and family of Castries, Petrona Polio Flavius and the Polio family of Bellevue, Vieux-Fort, Annie and Tutti of Vieux-Fort. 7 godchildren, Goretti Joannie, Marilyn Prince, Lorena Nelson, Peter Flavier, also known as Shadice, Christopher Roberts, also known as Deshay, Gregory Felix, all residing in Denry, Rufus Prosper and family in the USA, Sophia Fevrier of Montfortune Castries, loving caregivers, Cindy Joseph, Bernice Augustine, Lucia Lesmond and Jacqueline Adolph, Lauderdale Masler, also known as No Change. Doctors, Dr. George Little, Dr. Danny Frederick, Dr. Ulrich Mondesi, Dr. Andrew Matthew, neighbors of Denry and Waterworks Road, Castries, the entire Denry community, many other relatives and friends in St. Lucia and overseas, too numerous to mention. The celebration of the life of Rosita Charles Fevrier, also known as Marauder or Mapole, will be held on Saturday, 26 September 2015 at the St. Peter's Roman Catholic Church at 2:30 p.m. and then the body will be laid to rest at the Denry Cemetery. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home with Butae Castries. May her soul rest in God's eternal peace.